And it's just first game of regular season, and as we talked before the game, there's going to be great nights. There's going to be nights that we can do better. I thought for the most of the game we were controlling the pace. I'm really happy how we were able to take advantage in transition, even on made shots, really to inbound the ball quickly to get early in offense. I thought that brought us to the rim quite a bit. We scored in the paint a lot. And from there, we were just focusing to play make. Defensively, we need to do a better job of handling high-level scorers and players in the league like Trae Young there, and thought that we fouled a little bit too much early in the game. And we had a couple of players, get in a foul trouble. But that's always opportunity for some other guys to step up. Literally this morning I talked to Jonathan Mobo and told him to be ready, and opportunity is going to present itself, and he was there in the game, and he was great. He contributed, helped us tonight.
I mean, RJ in particular, he's looked really solid throughout the preseason, and he seems to have found a way to find offense, find opportunities, regardless of whether the play starts with him or not.
He does a really good job of spacing the floor, reading the game, reading matchups, finding opportunities on the court. He's elite in transition, so he benefits a lot when we get defensive stops and we have those outlet passes in transition for him to score. And that's something that he needs to continue doing. He's also where I'm really happy with him is that he's doing a great job of playmaking. Not just scoring, but also when he draws attention at the rim, he kicks out, he finds good passes, and it's just contagious. Whole team is playing to that standard, to that identity. That's great.
You spoke about wanting to often keep two of the starters on the floor, and for the most part you did, but the third quarter run really got going with Brandon and 4 reserves. What do you think that group did well, and why were they able to really expand the league?
I think it was a combination of a couple of things. I think that our pressure and physicality were down on them in that third quarter. And obviously we were just able to go out and score a lot in transition. I thought that Gradey had a great offensive game. I thought that Ocha was great there defensively, gave us a lot of life. Brandon Ingram he creates so much gravity on the floor and so much tension that opens up a lot for other guys. And we did a great job tonight moving the ball and sharing the ball.
Darko, there's a lot of anticipation around seeing this starting 5 in an in-game scenario. What were your early impressions of what was going on there?
I mean, I'll have to watch film. I mean, I think there was a lot of good stuff that we did. And obviously, this is just the start. I don't think that any of the players on our team played their best game today. So I think there is for everybody, for whole team, there is room for growth, and that's going to be our focus. Win or loss, we got to be focusing on daily and weekly improvements.
What was really working from that lineup, and what was your first time in the game that counts, playing with Brandon?
I think energy. That's it's kind of a simple answer, but with our team, the more that we play with that energy, we're a really scrappy bunch that is annoying to, try to dribble up the court against. And so I feel like on the other end, if I can have that same energy that I want to have on defense, especially with my position when I'm moving on without the ball, it opens up, lanes for guys like Brandon to go do what he does. And on the opposite side of that, when he's doing that, it opens up my lanes to get, cut baskets like I did.
Did you guys get a sense, in the third quarter there, the level of energy you're playing with, is it kind of wearing teams out with the last stretch between middle of the third and middle of the fourth? You see you're going to play out with turnovers. You kind of feel you guys have an advantage?
Of course. I think that's building the momentum. It's super contagious. And I think with, the more that we do that, it's a fun way to play. And you can go out there and play offensively and, score in cool ways and build momentum, but I feel like it builds it a lot quicker on the defensive end, because guys are excited to, sit down and guard. And when I see that out there, I want to do the same. So it's, like I said, it's contagious.
What kind of statement, Gradey, do you think a win like this tonight tells the rest of the league about this Toronto Raptors team?
that we're, you know, our mindset is to come in and play defense. You know, we don't shy away from that, and I think it kind of sends the message that whoever's bringing the ball up, I mean, we're right there, and you know, we want to get stops, and we play physical, and I feel like we kind of show that dog mentality, you know, to the whole league.
I know you got stronger this year, but you ready for what, 8 free throws a game and fails?
Yeah, yeah, I'm on the floor falling after, you know, those fouls, but I mean, yeah, that's what I got to do. It's buckets like that. It makes it a lot easier to score.
You've RJ 5 assists. You kind of do a couple times. You find he's moving the ball in a way that's just a little crisper even than that's usually.
I mean, he's always been like that. I feel like, you know, he knows what I mean, honestly, he can get to the rim whenever he wants. You know, he's probably one of the best players in the whole league of doing that. You know, getting to that left or each way he decides. And I feel like when he knows that, like he's known all these years, you know, he knows that he can, you know, find guys, you know, around the basket. He brings so much attention when he does that. So it's pretty simple for him. Score the ball or, you know, find an open pass for an open three or cut.
A real game machine. How's it feel to have that kind of performance on the opening night?
It was nice. It was nice. But to be honest, just with how we played tonight, you could have gave the chain to anybody. You know, we played well collectively. We were sharing the ball, playing defense. That's just, you know, that's kind of who we are and who we're going to try to be all season.
Darko he's gave special recognition your playmaking. I mean, you had 5 assists, but I think it was more just how quick the ball was moving, the kick aheads, the look aheads, that kind of stuff. I mean, it's obviously a team-wide focus at this point, right?
Yeah, just trying to play winning basketball, trying to play the right way. Guys made shots, which is obviously a huge help. But like I said, we came in no egos. Everybody sharing the ball, moving the ball, playing together. And you know, when we play like that and have everybody into it, we're scary.
Some of your early offense, and you know, was kind of exactly what people would have predicted, right? Like, you know, the ball found you on the weak side, wide open, some runouts.
I do the same stuff. Just trying to have my imprint on the game and just in the ways that I can, you know. And yeah, like I said, just trying to play winning basketball. So on any given night, it could be anybody. Tonight, you know, most of us played well. So it's just a great team effort.
How surprised were you to get that little lob pass from Yak when he ran the floor?
Hey man, look, you know, honestly, not surprised. Like Yak's a really good passer, so that's why we always just, when in doubt, we just throw him the ball.
And I mean, just in general, the kind of defensive intensity that you're able to sustain and kind of wearing teams out, or sorry, I guess in this case, wearing
Defense, man. When you play defense, you pressure like that all game long. You know, it gets tiring for the opponent. So we've conditioned ourselves to be ready to do that. So we just got to bring that every night.